Hello. Today we are going to try to add a comment system to my website. So right here. So at the end of each article, I want to have this kind of comment system. So a list of comments and a form to add a new comment. Right now this is only static. I've only done the design of this, so it's not interactive. If I click there, nothing happens. Okay. And what I want to use for storing the comments is Supabase. I've discovered Supabase a few weeks ago and wanted to try since then. And Supabase is basically a Firebase alternative, so it's a database as a backend, and you can have some function, authentication, etc. So let's try to use that to create comments. So first, this is the interface. Don't worry about this token; it's public, so it's okay to show it in this video. So let's go to the table editor, I think, and we will try to create a new table. Yeah, the main difference between Firebase and Supabase is that Firebase is basically a NoSQL database, whereas Supabase is based on PostgreSQL. So it's pretty nice because I really like Postgre. So perfect. So let's create a new table called comments with an ID created at which is not nullable, and the comment which is a text, I guess. And is not nullable. Okay, perfect. Enable row level security. I think it will restrict access. Yes, perfect. Okay, so I've created a new table, which is called comment. Now I need to figure out how to call it. So let's see. Do we have some documentation API? Okay, so this API provided an easy way. Okay, so this is this URL. We will need the key, maybe. Okay, so let's try that. New request. Database. So if I do a get with that, okay, nothing for now. So we need a header with API key. Okay, let's try again. Nothing. That's because I should need that. Oh, perfect. So it seems that I can get everything with that. So do we have? Yeah, I have slash comments. So let's try that. Okay, perfect. I think I get a list of comments, so that seems perfect. Let's try to add maybe. Can I add something? Insert row, perfect. So let's try some of the example I had right here. Okay, and if I try again, maybe this was because of the authorization, because I activated the row level security. Settings. No, maybe policies. Okay, yeah. Create a policy from a template or from scratch. Okay, template. Enable read access. I think this is what we need. Insert access authenticated user only. Okay. I think this is good. So enable read access to all users. I think we don't need to change that. Create policy. Okay, so we have a SQL-like statement for the policy. Okay, perfect. Let's try that again. Perfect, that works. So basically, it will be much simpler than what I was expecting. So let's create a new package, a new module called Supabase. Okay, and maybe retrieve comments. Okay. So we need to do a HTTP GET to your HTTPS. Can I add some headers? No, so I will need to do a request. Okay, with this URL. Okay, I need some headers. So header basically. Okay, so header. If I remember well, it was a big key and no. Let's copy that again. Okay, right here. Perfect. I need to import that. Maybe. Yeah, that's better. HTTP.antibody because it's a get. I don't know what we're. Yeah, we're expecting a list of commands. So http.expect JSON, and it will be a decoder of list of command decoder. I will create that just after. So I have basically a module to handle commands, so it's what allows me to display the commands and to view the form. So let's add the decoder right here. Right here, command decoder is the decoder of command. Okay. So I think I need 3. Yeah. I need 3 fields. So the first is the author. Let's get that here. The first is the author, but right now I'm not dealing with authentication, so let's just use a constant decoder with 16 maybe. Yeah, a constant decoder with anonymous, if I remember well. Okay, perfect. The content will be a decode field content or comment, if I remember. Okay, and the last one, what is the format of this? It's an ISO 8601. So I think I have something like is that what I'm searching for? Maybe not. Yeah, perfect. So we need to decode the field created at. Perfect. So it's not a header but a comment, and that should work. I need to expose that so I can use it right here. And I will import the code.list. Oh yes, I needed to message. So I need a message. So this is the list of commands, or what is it exactly? Error. http://error. So okay. What is the matter? I think I'm not exposing comments, so let's fix that. Yeah, expose list of comments. Okay. What did I do wrong? Phone command message. Yeah, because I need to add the to message right here and right here. Perfect. And now we can call it inside the article page. So I'm going to where is it already? Yeah, in blog slug. So here when I'm in the init, okay, in the init I will need to change something. So in the init, yeah, okay. I will make it better just afterwards. So this one is to highlight the source code, and what I need is Supabase dot retrieve command, and I need a message. So let's create a new message, which is so comment retrieved with a list of commands and MSC. Oh, let's keep it a result. Okay, and it's not an alias anymore, of course. So comments retrieved. That means, and let's see. Here I need to add this. Is that it? Is it working? That seems to work. So I have a message. Okay, let's go there. Okay, so I have retrieved the comments, and perfect, that works. So now I need to store that into the model. So the model becomes comments, which is let's create a type for that. Let's create success with a list of commands or an error. Okay. So at first it should be right here. It should be loading. What is the natural comments? Okay, yeah, it's just because I'm doing that. So update, I will need it to be a function. So the update should be, okay, this. So let's create an update function. Not sure where I will put it, but let's say, okay, so I need a navigation key, page URL, shell model, static, data, root params, template message, I think it's message, model, and it returns a model and command message. Okay, let's create that. I don't need it, I don't need it. I need the model, I need the static payload, I don't need it. Okay, I think if the message is command retrieve, okay, commands, then the model should be, where is my update function? Okay, so commands and success with the commands. Loaded, sorry. Okay, so if the command were retrieved, I need to store it inside my model. Else, what I need to do is, no, it's if I remember well, just say an error. Perfect, and now I need to replace this. No, because here is the template model. Okay, so I have another error, I think, field init. Share.model. What is supposed to be the view? Okay. Share model, template model. So the third one is 1, 2, 3. So yeah, it is the model. Okay, perfect. It compiled. So now what I need to do is view from command.view, and here I just need to replace this by model. Create model commands of. Let's do something dirty right here. So if it's loading, let's return that. if it's loaded with comments, let's return comments. And if it's an error, let's return that. I will deal with the loading state and the error later, maybe. I just need to test it right now. Okay, does it work? Yeah, perfect. Maybe try to add another. Where was that? Here. Insert row. I think I had another fake comment. Where was it? Inside here. Don't judge me on the comments, please. Okay, so I have a second comment. Perfect. So that works well. Now the problem I was talking earlier is that I don't have an article ID in it. So I need to add article ID type. I think it's yeah, I think it's that. It's not nullable, it's not unique. Yeah, I need a default value. Let's create a new default for now. And maybe edit table. Okay. And now what I need to do is add a word clause. So I don't know at all how we can do that. I guess it's with the query. So let's have a look. I need it to be in bash. No, we can do something like GraphQL. Not. Okay, maybe I can see article ID string. Required select equal article ID. Ah, okay, it's to select only what I want with filtering. Maybe this. So let's try. Here I will add equal dot and try some ID I have in a database. Let's say this one. Content. Let's try that. Yeah, not a great success. Fail to load resource. Why is that? In the input syntax for type plugins. Okay. Maybe this. Oh, perfect. That works. Okay, so what I need is to add the article ID. So item ID. And do I have some way to is it public? Item ID, yeah. So basically, I'm not sure the proper way to do that. So we need the article ID right here. But I'm not sure we need that. Okay, let's try that. And now when I call it in right here, we need to give it the article.id. And we have the article. I think it's inside so maybe page. So the shared model, static payload. Okay, it's a third one. Let's call it static.article.id. Okay, what's the problem? Oh, of course. Silly me. I've just reversed the order of the arguments. Far better. So, yeah, it doesn't work because this is not linked to the proper article. So let's just see which article I have on data CMS. Okay, I will see. So I need the article ID. All articles.id. Okay, let's try with this one. I will just look at what the slug is to be sure. So this one is the one we want. So let's change that in the table editor and edit this. Edit row. Okay. Save. Okay, so this is not ID. So I will maybe remove the colon and create a new one. Article ID. So what is this? Seems like a number, but yeah, I'm not sure if it's actually a number or a random sequence. So let's maybe use a varchar. Okay, we'll see if we can have better value. Okay, and by default, it's from the proper article. So if I refresh, I should see two comments, and if I go on another article, I should have no comments. Okay, perfect. So this is all for this first video. In the next video, we'll see how to insert a comment inside the form. Thank you.